In the misty town of Elderglow, where fog danced over cobblestone streets and the sea whispered secrets to the shore, stood an ancient lighthouse known as the Heart Light Tower. For centuries, it had guided ships safely through the storms with its warm golden beam. But now, with technology taking over, the tower stood quiet, forgotten. Only one person still cared for it, Mr. Evan Callan, the last of the town's lightkeepers. Evan was 72 with kind blue eyes, thick white brows, and hands that trembled from years of hard work. Every morning he would climb 300 creaky steps to the lantern room, polish the glass, and sit silently beside the unlit lamp. Why bother? Asked the townspeople. No ship needs it now. GPS does the job. But Evan would simply smile and say, some lights aren't meant just for the ships. One stormy evening, as clouds swirled like ink and the winds howled like wolves, a little girl named Lena stood at the lighthouse gate. She was 9 with wild curls and a backpack twice her size. She had run away from her foster home after her favorite art teacher moved away. Are you lost? Evan asked gently, offering her a warm mug of cocoa. Lena nodded, eyes wide with fear. I didn't know where else to go. This place, it looked safe. And it was. That night, the storm knocked out the town's power. In complete darkness, the village panicked. Phones died, GPS failed. Fishermen out at the sea couldn't find their way back. Lena peeked out of the window. Why isn't your light working? Can't you help them? Evan looked at the silent tower and whispered, the lighthouse runs now on something rare now, belief. Belief? Lena asked. Yes. The old magic. It only shines when someone believes it's still needed. Without a second thought, Lena ran up the spiral stairs and touched the cold glass of unlit lamp. I believe in you, she whispered. Nothing happened. She turned to Evan, who had slowly followed her. Maybe if we believe together? They both placed their hands on the ancient lamp. Lena closed her eyes. Suddenly the wind paused, just for a moment. Then the lighthouse roared to life. The golden beam pierced through the storm like a sword of hope. It lit the waves, the rooftops, and the faces of frightened townsfolk. Boats turned, families cheered, Elderglow glowed once again. From that night on, things changed. Lena was taken in by Evan, becoming the first young lightkeeper in generations. Together, they told stories to visitors, painted murals of imaginary lands on the tower walls, and welcomed anyone who felt lost. People who were struggling, old sailors, lonely teens, tired travelers, all found their way to the Heart Light Tower. Some said the beam couldn't find just ships but hearts in need of the direction. One day, a reporter came to interview them. Why do you think people come here when they are lost? He asked Lena. She smiled. Because this place doesn't just show them the way, it reminds them they matter. And what powers the lighthouse now? Lena looked at Evan, who winked. It still runs on belief, she said. But now it has a lot more believers. Years passed. Evan grew older, his beard whiter. On his final night, he and Lena climbed the stairs together one last time. As the stars shimmered above and waves crashed below, he handed her the ancient key to the tower. My light was never this lamp, he said softly. It was you, all of you who chose hope. They poured their heart out the whole night, sharing stories of their lives. And in the midnight, he smiled and quietly passed, leaning on Lena, the new lightkeeper. Lena wept but did not turn off the light. Instead, she painted a mural of Evan on the tower wall, his hand held high, lighting up a path of stars. Beneath it, she wrote, "Keep the light alive." Someone out there still needs it. And from that night on, the Heartlight Tower never dimmed again. The brightest lights in the world are not built, they are passed on. When we choose to believe in others, offer kindness, and keep hope alive, we become beacons for those still searching in the dark.